president's 7th State of the Union address. Margaret Brennan at the White House got a look at it. Margaret, what's in it?
Well, Scott, President Obama will strike a very optimistic tone in his speech tonight, aimed at burnishing his track record and pushing back against what White House aides describe as an avalanche of negativity from Republicans. We got to look at some of the excerpts just released from the White House, and we can tell you that the president will say that the future we want, opportunity and security for our families, a rising standard of living, and a sustainable, peaceful planet for our kids, all of that's within our reach. But it will only happen if we all work together. It will only happen if we can have rational, constructive debates. It will only happen if we fix our politics. With just over a year before the next president takes office, Mr. Obama will use this last State of the Union address to enhance his legacy. He'll take credit for the economic recovery. The unemployment rate dropped from a high of 10% to 5% today. And he'll tout the more than 17 million previously uninsured Americans who now have health insurance because of Obamacare. The president will also mention the nuclear deal with Iran and the international agreement on climate change. But the speech will not include a legislative to-do list. The president knows he's unlikely to get the Republican-controlled Congress to support one. Instead, he'll argue that his successor should continue the work he started. But in a new CBS News New York Times poll, most Americans, 65%, say the country is on the wrong track. Just 45% approve of the president's work on the economy, 34% of his foreign policy. And the war against ISIS is a sore spot. 67% think the fight is going badly. House Speaker Paul Ryan.
46 million people are still living in poverty today, among the highest poverty rates in a generation. This is not the signs of a recovery. You combine that with the fact that the world is on fire, that foreign policy is getting away from us, that we are less safe, and that is why the anxiety in America is so palpable.
Tomorrow, the president will travel to Louisiana and Nebraska to personally deliver that message.
Margaret Brennan at the White House tonight.